Today I want to talk about the movie Monster in 2023. Monster tells the story of the abnormal behavior of the mother and the teacher, which triggers the opposition between the mother and the teacher, so the narrative of three different perspectives. This finally revolves the truth that innocence feeling between two boys are misunderstood by the adult world. The film explains that the real monster is produced and incomprehension of society. The film finally ends in the wisdom, and two boys find their hope in the new world. I'm going to talk about cinematography. First of all, the character of mother and the teacher. A lot of frame composition is used. The camera uses a lot of door frames and windows as a foreground, and characters are imprisoned in a small ground of the picture. This composition intuitively reflects the suffocating sense of the expressions and misunderstanding in an audience world when the perspectives switches to two children, exactly in their secret space. The map becomes open and stable. The camera often puts the children in the center of the picture. This highlights their yearning of freedom and their innocence. Second, in the adult-dominated scene, a lot of down and low-angle shots are used. Children are often photographed from the perspectives of looking down, while adults or school buildings look tall, which forms a low-angle lens, emphasizing the power separation of power and unique dialogue between adults against children. This angle allows the audience to intuitively feel a weakness of the children and the operation of the system. Then, in children's character, the lens is almost always at the level of their line of sight, which uses a flat view angle. This includes perspectives in the greatest response of children's inner world and emotion values. Third, in the first two scenes, the camera mostly uses a fixed position or a steady long lens to calmly observe the course and expression of audience. It creates a sense of objective observation, but in the participation of the children in the third act, the use of handheld photography brings a strong sense of intimacy and vitality, making the audience their partners and guiding the audience to the inner world of the characters. Fourth, in the audience world, conventional focal lengths is generally used to maintain a large depth of field and clean environmental details. The emphasis the relationship between characters and observed environment. But when showing children, the lens uses a shallow depth of field to blur the background and gives many children close-up shots. The close-up highlights the delicate emotional change of the children, and light, shadow, and color further strengthens this theme. The audience world is positioned in a cold tone with a low saturation, highlighting the obversive color of the film and expressing the rules of the audience world. And the children's scene, especially the last scene, is presented in high saturation and warm tones, virtually expressing the children's innocence and childishness, and isolation of their perspectives with the truth.